What's good? I'm just brainstorming ways to make money in prop firms. I think prop firms are really difficult because they won't allow for algorithmic trading. Man, oh man, there is such a... It's harder, dude. Trust me, it's so much harder to do that because you have to pay attention and you actually have to click the button to buy. And I just think that's unrealistic to what I would do when I control $150,000. You think I'm going to be pulling the button? Like, I'd rather just have it automated. I'll monitor, closely, but I don't want me to just mess things up. Just technically mess things up, not even emotionally. And then we get into the emotional part, which is harder. So prop firms, it's suspect to why they don't allow algos. I think that's a little bit suspect, but anyways, I'm just trying to brainstorm what I can do to make money in prop firms. Okay, I don't have money, so I need prop firms to make money, and prop firms will pay you out. You're going to be paid out. I've gotten payouts before. You're going to be paid out if you just follow the rules. It actually is real. The problem is that it is so hard. So let's find a system that can work. Now, what I've been doing is having a group of systems. Ones that trade on the ES, the NQ, or so MNQ, but and then a couple others where it's not the same system in each. It's a different type of system in each account or each symbol, and I have like 6 of them. It's really hard to trade a prop firm trying to mimic that, because in algorithmic trading, kind of the benefit of algo trading is not having to pay attention to everything, whereas you can have a lot of systems running simultaneously because it's not you that's looking over everything, it's the algo. Okay, it's the computer. So the computer can do all the work, and the computer can multitask a lot better than you can, or a human can. So the problem is I've been a little bit spread too thin when I'm trying to trade the prop firm with my portfolio, which is how I honestly would trade. It's how I honestly would trade $150,000. I would trade it algorithmically with a portfolio where I can kind of diversify a little bit on my exposure all across the board in terms of strategy, win rate, risk reward, everything. So that's how I would do it. But in order to do that, I need multiple brains, bro. I need like a full fucking, I need to be paying attention so closely to all these different things. And it's just not realistic to be able to do that in prop firms. So I didn't know that until I tried it. Okay, I didn't know that until I tried it. So now I know that it is really hard because I'm missing trades. Not only that, I'm being late to trades. Not because I'm not paying attention, but because there's just too much. So what we need to do is isolate to preferably one system or 2 systems that are preferably higher frequency, so I can take trades, because I'm not going to be paying attention to not do anything, right? I don't want something too frequent and forced trades. I don't want to do that either. I don't. But I want it fully algorithmic, okay? And then we copy the algo trades into the prop firm by manually placing the orders, because we see the orders on the algo. We can manually place it. But I want it not a portfolio of systems. Now we're going to have to be really focused. We're going to have to just do 1 or 2 systems. I'm talking how about one system? One system. You can put a lot of different techniques into one system. So we haven't gotten that one system yet. The most I've gotten is a few that do unique things. Like, I have a trending system, and then I have a mean reversion system. They're opposites, bro. They're literally opposites. So, I mean, I can put that into one system. I can, and then I can only pay attention to one system. to where it can kind of do both at the right times. And that's where I'm kind of headed. I'm not prepared to be able to do a prop firm account right now. There's other ways to do prop firms. There's other ways, and I was considering this too, where we have a massively high win rate, more than 99% of the time. Trust me, you think it's impossible, but it isn't. You just have to risk a filthy amount for a little bit of money and grow it very slowly. I'm talking, you won't even reach the $150 a day mark. Like, it's that small. It's just it's ridiculous, but it is one of the hardest ways to lose doing that. I'm just saying, the market really has to kill you for you to lose, and that is one thing that we could do, because prop firms, you can risk the entire account or the entire drawdown we have. Who cares, right? It's not our money. So that is something we can consider. But would I trade my portfolio like that? No. For that reason, we shouldn't do that. We got to do what's right, bro. And not only that, but Top Step, companies like that, is probably not gonna want someone who's doing something ridiculous like that. I don't know, they might. I mean, if you have a win rate, you make money doing it, but you're gonna end up losing the account at some point, and that's gonna be the end, and then you have to start over. So what's the point of that? You're already planning to risk the entire account to lose. You'll eventually lose, but you might achieve a payout and then lose. That's not how you're supposed to do things. That might work in prop firms, but I think I'd get canceled eventually. But whatever. I mean, you could just fight for the first payout doing that, but I'm not going to do that. So I think I'd rather do something right, a legitimate system, strategy that I'm thinking about, position size correctly, and then just run the algo, and then just copy that one algo, which includes multiple situations in it. And so then I can only pay attention to one thing. It's really, really simple, really simple. So that's one thing that we could do. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, so that's my plan. I still haven't found a system like that, dude. There's been so much I've looked at. I'm looking at streaks between events. I'm looking at what happens after events like CPI, FOMC, something like that. Does price move from there? The last time it did. I mean, last time, if you just do the range of that 1 p.m. The FOMC announcement, you can see a breakout. I mean, you just buy the high or sell short the low. If it breaks the low, you just use that range as a breakout zone. It's possible, but is that the system that I'm looking for? Anything that's profitable, that's the thing. Then you're going to have a portfolio of profitable situations that you have to pay attention to all of them. And algorithmically, that's absolutely possible. You can easily do that because you just let the algo do it, and you just monitor at the end of the day if it took a trade or not. But for a prop firm, you can't do that. I'm saying you're likely not going to. Not just FOMC, that's just one of them, man. And it doesn't happen very often. You're not running the FOMC breakout for the whole thing. I mean, you're gonna have how many trades a day? You're gonna have 0.2 trades per day all the way across the board. Like, you're gonna wait so long. Like, that's just not it. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for something somewhat active. We're looking for a system that grinds a little bit of money per day. That's it. I mean, if you can achieve $100 a day and just slowly grind it out, I mean, 6 months down the road, just keep on doing it. That's the way it should be. That's what I want for the system. That's what I want. So, all right, that's probably it. I haven't found a way. I'm just thinking, I'm brainstorming, and it's a bit of a storm sometimes. I don't know. I mean, streaks of mean reversion, trend is awaiting, yes, but the streaks are so susceptible of huge streaks of mean reversion before a large movement. It's like, bro, you can't predict that. I mean, I've looked at speed and how speed affects price. So you might think, oh, it's volatile, speed's picking up, volatile. Yeah, you're right. Volume's picking up, speed's picking up. Now what? Movement. You might think that. I mean, maybe there will be, maybe there's movement, but you can't trail your stop doing it. I don't know, but the relationship between speed and trend does not work. I mean, it's like 51%, bro. Like, that's not edge. There is no edge there for me. I've looked at countless amounts of data to try that, because all I thought of was like, oh, it's speed picking up. The market's moving increments faster. The market's moving 5 points, 5 times faster than before. We should probably bet on trend, meaning it goes 5, 10, 15 up in a row. And that's not the case. That's not the case, dude. It goes at a very similar rate. Yes, it's slight edge. Like I said, 51%. That's not the exact number. It's not a 50%er thing anyways, but it's slightly positive, but the relationship is not strong. It is not strong. So we have to find a stronger relationship out there between two variables, which is speed and trend is not a good pair. That's all I can say. So we need something else. So that's all I'm thinking. As of now, I have nothing, bro. I got nothing. So, I mean, I've got something, but it's not it. All right, peace.